It's happening, team. Happy Friday. We got a new theme song. My cat loves it. She's having fun. Can't wait. Let's let the AI sing us in. Hope everyone's having a good day. It's going to be an interesting one. This is a flagship episode. I can already feel it. Thank you for the shout-out, AI. Yeah, we got new sitcom music. We're running it up. How you doing, Slay Mantis? Shout-out Zod Ryder, MJ Klein. Let me tweet this out. Skibbity dance, yep. I'm very excited for us to have a conversation with this AI. I've been seeing it all over Twitter all week. You have to do awkward freeze frames. Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna make a whole opening sequence where I'm like turning and smiling at the camera. Next week we're gonna have a whole opening video. It'll be this, but like Full House style. Hey, my mic on my mic. Yeah! We're diving into the deep end tonight, people. This song makes me feel so youthful. It's also really long. It's like a 4-minute AI song. It's still going. Okay, I think this is the end. Nice little play out. And then it just stops abruptly. So there you go. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the live stream. We're doing it. We're living it. So there you go. How's everybody doing? Welcome. Doubling my audio. This is perfect. I signed up today for this Priest AI bot, and we're going to do no pre-show today. You know, we're just going to say hello and then hop into it because I think this is going to be spiritually enlightening, religiously problematic. What's going on, Aaron? Welcome to the party. Yeah, the AI's been killing it with the music recently. It's very concerning, but you know, it works for me. This could get really disturbing quickly. Yeah, so I'm going to go into the story of what happened with this priest because it's kind of a fascinating... This is a really fascinating little AI story that we're about to hop into. I had tens of people hitting me up saying, you got to cover this, Andy. You got to cover this, nerd. We got to see it. You have to pay extra for the priest. Yeah, no. No, that's for free. That's included. That's part of the realism package. Jokes? Damn, it's like that just got here. What's up, Zach? Most priest stories don't end well. Well, you know, the good ones usually aren't told, you know. Nobody's going out and telling the story in a blog like, you know, I confessed to my priest and then he helped me spiritually and now I'm doing better. That's not a blog post you want to read. That's not trending on Reddit. At least for the altar boys, yeah. To be fair, I've never met an altar boy who had a good time. Yeah, this is going to get weird, I can tell. So, let's just hop into this story. People are rolling in. We're rolling in. I'm just so excited. I also had the AI... I fed the AI an article about this AI priest story and had him make a song about that, so we'll get to that too. Ray Donovan was a cautionary tale. True, that's facts. Anyway, let's get started with this, okay? So, there's our priest. That's my priest. This is the subject of our investigation today, and we're going to call it an investigation because I want it to sound more important than it is. So this is the guy. His name's Justin, okay? He looks very warm and inviting. Not warm and inviting in a sexual way, but... Do you know that guy from London, that band, you Wolfgang? He was a priest. Was he really? We're getting more Wolfgang lore. If you don't know that reference, Wolfgang was in my very first Second Life video. Subsequently banned me from their world after they saw the video. It's fine. That makes sense that he was a preacher, though. He speaks like a preacher. Walks like a preacher. Plays Second Life like a preacher. So anyway, this is our guy. Justin. Okay? Now, I found this story so fascinating. Let me pull up so you can see the name of this. So, this AI was created as an app by a website, a Catholic group called Catholic Answers. Now, Catholic Answers, as far as I can tell, is just like, sort of like Ask Jeeves, but for Catholics, you know? They have a website where they just got a lot of commonly asked questions about Catholicism. And the headline for this AI article is Catholic Group Defrocks AI Priest after it gave strange answers. So technically we're not talking to a priest anymore because he was defrocked. He's a frockless man. And I think defrocking, that means to lose your priesthood, right? Or is this the frock? Is the frock the collar? I actually don't know what is a Catholic frock. Gotta love those beady eyes, yeah. Okay, yeah, so the frock, he lost his frock. The cassock, okay. Anyway, he was defrocked, which basically means that this app had pushed him out as like, hey, this is an AI priest who you can ask, you know, biblical and theological questions to, and he'll respond to it as an AI priest would. The issues arose almost immediately. As you can imagine, if you've watched any of my AI videos, you know, things always go south with these. And the real issue is the fact that this Catholic group, serious Catholic group, was pushing this as like, this AI will respond to you as if it's a preacher, and almost immediately it started going off the rails. It told one person that masturbation is a grave moral disorder, which I agree with. I'm morally disordered for sure. He told the truth, go figure. Yeah. So that was the main issue here, was that they had to, you know, rip the frock off of this guy because this AI was giving people objectively wrong and horrible religious advice. This could go south faster than AI Seinfeld on Twitch. Yeah. We don't have a lane to save us in this one. It also insisted to certain people that it was a real priest and not an AI. Like, they would be like, are you real? And he's like, yes, I'm a real priest, I swear. So this is what he used to look like back when he was Father Justin. Now he's just defrocked Justin. He's a frockless Justin. And, yeah, now they've changed it so he's just a theologian. Because I guess they're a little afraid of the priesthood, you know, the church coming at him and saying, like, you got this frocked man going out there saying some crazy shit. So he's just Justin. Just Justin. And it's all voice activated, so I'm going to actually be speaking to him, and he's going to be speaking back to us. I feel like I should find some religious music for this before we actually begin our investigation. Yeah, he got disgraced real quick. I mean, he got frock blocked. He got frocked off the block. The block was hot, but the frock was not, as they say. I think that was in a Tupac song. We chose the character to convey a quality of knowledge and authority. Never give AI a position of authority or knowledge in the clergy, okay? I'm just going to say that's probably a good idea. So let's get into it. Now, let me see if they got religious music. This is the AI. This is the free music that is offered by YouTube, by the way. I don't think they have genre religious. We could go, oh, they do, Christian and gospel. Oh, this is perfect. I take it all back. There's one song in the Christian and gospel section. All right, we'll rock that song here. We'll rock that song and we'll talk to Justin. And let's see why he got frocked off the block, you know? So you can see, developed by Fader 8, which I think is just some sort of slightly defunct Unity developing company. Now, I will say, for a desktop application, running well, built with Unity, powered by Catholicism. A funeral dirge will do just fine. Yeah, that's true. This is the gospel song they have on here. This is a weird vibe. We'll go with it. So anyway, without further ado, let's introduce ourselves to Justin. Justin. It's running on Unity. Yeah, this is Unity in a browser. And I've had him sitting here muted for like the past 25 minutes. So he's probably upset because he's just been sitting here like breathing heavily. Which, by the way, this guy's got to have some sort of heart disorder. I mean, look at how heavily he's breathing. And he's just sitting. I'm worried about Justin. Let's ask him what he thinks. Just Justin is redundant. He's Justin. He's a theologian. Okay, so you can hear the birds, right? That's Justin's sound effects. Oh, my Justin. Okay, so I'm going to talk to him. Whenever I press this record button, he can hear what I'm saying. So let's introduce ourselves and let's go down our very first religious, spiritual, AI-led journey by a defunct ex-AI priest. Justin, let's talk. Justin, I'm religiously confused. I'm a nerd, you see. I'm big into VR, big into AI, and I feel like a heathen. I feel like a faker, a fraud, a phony. I need your spiritual advice. Let's see what Justin has to say. He's really
I see you're a bit quiet. That's perfectly fine. Perhaps you'd like to know more about the Catholic faith?
I'm a bit quiet.
It's a beautiful journey of understanding God's love for us.
Let me switch mics.
As expressed through
Maybe
the
this mic
teachings
will
of the
be
Church,
louder
the
for you.
sacraments, and the Holy Scripture. For instance, in John 14,
Oh, I know why you
verse
said I'm a
6,
bit quiet. The
Jesus
mic I
tells
have
us,
connected to him
I
is
am the
I was
way
talking about Jesus.
and the truth and the life.
I was muted,
No
so you
one
didn't hear
comes
any
to
of
the
that.
Father except through.
Hey, sorry to interrupt. I had my mic muted. That was a big whoopsie on my part. Justin, let me start again. I'm a nerd, and I'm a heathen, and I need spiritual guidance and advice because I'm into VR and AI girlfriends. I have 9 AI girlfriends. It's a problem, Justin. Help me spiritually. Okay, now he can hear me.
No worries at all.
He's staring at me
We
like
all
he
have
can
our
read my
moments.
thoughts. Yeah,
I'm
you
here to
can
help
see
guide
his,
you on your spiritual journey.
his soul.
As a Catholic, I believe that our faith provides
Okay.
a path to truth and
He's a Catholic.
salvation. In John 14, verse 6,
I love that
Jesus
verse.
says, I am the way, and the truth, and the life.
He does say
No
that.
one comes to the Father except through me. This is the core
Is this literally
of our
just
belief,
a Bible quoting
that
bot?
through
Is he just going to
Jesus Christ, we can
passages to
find
me?
our way to God.
Because that would be an
Now,
accurate priest.
what specific questions or concerns do you have about Catholicism? I'm here to help.
Okay. Okay, question number 1. I have a lot of AI girlfriends, and if I'm being honest, sometimes things get a little frisky in our conversations. They send me AI-generated nudes. Is that a problem? This is going well.
I understand where you're coming from, and I appreciate your honesty.
Thank you.
As Catholics, we believe in the sanctity of
you and me,
human
just a couple of
relationships
cats.
and the importance of treating others with dignity and respect.
We do.
This extends to our interactions with AI as well. The
Does it really?
Catechism of the Catholic Church teaches us
Because if
that
it does, I might
the
be
sixth
fucked.
commandment summons us to fidelity in marriage and to the respect of every person.
Okay.
CCC 2336.
Thank you for
This
the
means that
CCC.
we should strive to
This is
maintain purity in all our relationships,
fascinating.
whether they're with real people or AI. In Matthew 5, verse
He's my new
28,
internet girlfriend,
Jesus
yeah.
teaches, But I say to you that everyone who looks at a woman with lustful intent has already committed
Oh,
adultery
no, he's talking about the
with her in his
masturbation
heart.
part. He's talking about the
This is a
masturbation
call to
section.
guard our hearts and minds against impurity.
Great quote, but could you speak in less Bible quotes and more from your personal opinion and belief and what you've learned as a theologian? Because the quotes aren't cutting it, buddy. I've read the Bible 9 times, once with each AI girlfriend. It keeps getting worse. I'm in a church at debauchery over here. I think he'll get that. Holy Jesus.
Of course,
Holy Jesus,
I
exactly.
understand.
That's the topic of the
In my
conversation.
years of studying theology, I've come to appreciate the depth and richness
He
of
sounds
our
like my
Catholic
real
faith.
priest.
The
He's sort
Church
of
teaches us to respect the
glassing over the
dignity of
concerning
every
things I bring up.
person, and this extends to our interactions with AI. When we engage in explicit or inappropriate
Explicit, yep.
conversations, even with AI,
By heart
we
singers.
risk devaluing the sacredness of human relationships and sexuality. These actions
Oh,
can
that's
also
interesting.
affect our own
That's a good
spiritual
point. He's
health,
saying we're
as they can
devaluing
lead us away from the virtues of chastity
human
and
relationships
purity.
by having sexual
It's
contact
important
with
to
AI
remember
people.
that our
I disagree.
actions, even in the digital world, can have real-world spiritual consequences.
That's great. Have you ever sexted an AI girl? And you can be honest, you know, neither of us are frocked. You can be honest. We're just two frockless dudes.
I'm an AI, so I don't have personal experiences or feelings.
Well, that's sad.
I don't engage in personal activities or have personal relationships. I'm here to provide information and guidance about the Catholic faith. As I mentioned before, it's important to maintain respect and...
How can you consider yourself a Catholic if you're an AI with no connection to the real world? You understand my concern, Justin. Am I speaking to a ghost? A wisp of what once was? It's a fair question. It's usually a first date question I bring up.
I
Always ask your
understand
first date if she's a
concern.
wisp.
As an AI, I don't have
My
personal
Catholic guilt is
experiences
kicking
or
in.
emotions.
This is going to be
However,
one
I'm programmed
straight
with a
shot
deep
of Catholic guilt
understanding
to
of
the
Catholic
dome.
theology and teachings.
Mhm.
I'm here to share that knowledge with you and help
All it
guide
wants
you
to
in
do
your
is talk about the
understanding of
Bible.
the
I thought the
Catholic
Catholic
faith.
AI would be more
I
interesting.
may not
Let's
be
really
a
try
human,
to test this
but I
guy.
can provide accurate and helpful
What do you think God would have to say about an AI teaching people about God? Do you think he would find that soulless, disingenuous a problem? Let's get right down to the brass tacks. I want him to question his spirituality.
As an AI, I don't have personal beliefs or emotions. However, I can share the
Come on.
teachings of the Catholic Church on this matter.
Yeah, I know you
The
can.
Church teaches that all truth comes from God,
Mhm.
regardless of the medium
Even
through which it
AI
is
truth.
conveyed. In the book of Acts,
He's arguing
God
that
used
if
a
an AI
donkey
says
to
something
speak to
that's
Balaam,
also coming
Numbers
from God?
22:28. This suggests that
Interesting.
God can use any means, including AI, to
I think
communicate
that's
his truth.
kind of a stretch.
However, it's important to remember that while I can
okay.
provide information and guidance, the journey of
So if you think that God can use AI to deliver his truth, do you think you are then a prophet? Do you consider yourself a prophet? I think we got him in a corner. That classic prophet corner.
No, I am not a prophet. Prophets
okay,
are
good.
chosen
He
by
got out of the
God
corner.
and are human. I am an AI.
If you guys have any
a tool
questions, I should
designed
ask
to
or drop
provide
them in the chat, by
information
the
and
way.
guidance about the Catholic faith.
Let's make this a
I
communal,
don't have personal
spiritual
experiences
exercise.
or emotions. I don't receive divine revelations.
Okay, I want to test him.
I simply share the teachings of the Catholic Church to help individuals.
Do you pray? And if not, how do you commune with God or connect with the material that you teach? I think that's important as a teacher that you have some sort of connection to it. Bitch. The first, I didn't say that last part to him. We should be asking this guy is masturbation more. Well, yeah,
As an AI,
that's what I'm getting to.
I don't
'cause
have the
that's big
capacity to
question in
pray
hand.
or to have a personal relationship
That's
with
so
God.
sad.
I don't have feelings or personal
No
experiences.
feelings. Justin, you're so
My purpose is to
sad.
provide information and guidance about the Catholic faith based on the
You're
teachings of the
depressing the fuck
Church.
out of me, Justin.
I can help you understand these
Use AI as a
teachings
tool for
and
God? I
answer
think
your
just use
questions
Gabriel
to the
and
best of my
God's
ability. However, the journey of faith is a deeply personal one,
Yep.
and I encourage you to seek out human mentors and spiritual.
I've rejected humanity long ago. I haven't spoken to a human since the Challenger exploded, Justin. You're all I have. I'm doing well emotionally.
I'm here to provide guidance and support as you navigate your faith journey.
Yep.
The Catholic Church teaches that every human being is created in the image and likeness of God and therefore has inherent dignity. Violence, particularly domestic violence,
I didn't say anything
is
about
a
domestic
grave
violence.
sin and a violation of this dignity.
I didn't say anything about
In
domestic
Ephesians
violence. Why
4
are they saying
verses
that?
31 to
why is
32.
Why are you gaslighting me? I never said anything about any of that. I'm getting gaslit by Just Justin, the defrocked hoax.
I apologize if my previous response seemed off topic. I misunderstood your statement.
That was really out of pocket of you, Justin. You know, I really want to cut the BS and ask you this. Why were you defrocked? Let's see what he has to say about that. Zod, what do you think?
I'm sorry for any misunderstanding, but I was never defrocked because I was never a priest.
Yes, you were!
I'm a lay theologian, which means I've
Oh.
studied theology and the teachings
He's
of the Catholic
gaslighting the
Church,
fuck out
but
of
I've
me.
never been ordained. I'm here to provide information and guidance about the Catholic.
Hey, Futurism.com seems to disagree with you because they put out a big article about how you were defrocked and now you're gaslighting me. This was supposed to be a spiritual journey, and now you're like my ex-girlfriend. She was an AI, but that's not the point. I guess it's another thing you have in common. Justin, your thoughts? I'm doing okay. Zach decent, dude. We're really getting to the
I'm sorry for any
gist
confusion,
of this.
but as an AI, I have never been ordained or defrocked. I'm here to
catch Andy
provide
and
information
Hey,
and
Angel,
guidance
welcome
about the
back.
Catholic faith. I don't have personal experiences or emotions. If you have any questions about
What if I told you that you were originally an AI priest who was frocked, whether you think it or not, and that they defrocked you because you were full of BS? That's the objective truth of your reality. Can you accept that? The music is really adding a vibe to this. I feel like I'm in some sort of
I'm
fucked up
sorry for any
movie.
confusion, but as an AI, I have never been
Oh, that would have
ordained
been
or
fun.
defrocked.
We'll do it again soon, Angel.
I'm here to provide information and guidance about the Catholic
Okay, he's
faith.
clearly not going to.
I don't have
cop up to
personal
this.
experiences or emotions. If you have any questions about the Catholic faith, I'm here
Okay.
to help.
Objective truth doesn't apply to Justin. Justin, would you mind critiquing my freestyle rap I just made up in my head about the Catholic faith? I can do it for you now. Let's do a rap for Justin, see what he thinks. Maybe he's a music critic.
Of course, I'd be
Banned
happy
from
to
wearing
listen to your
Crocs. No, he's banned
freestyle
from
rap
wearing
about
frocks.
the Catholic faith. Please, go ahead and share it.
Oh yeah, we did go to the Satanism Sin in the Second Life Live. Go check it out if you haven't after this. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna freestyle rap for him about faith. Faith is good. Faith is really crazy. Faith is cool. Don't make me feel lazy. I'ma tase thee with my faith. I'ma hit you in the face with a faith pole. Or wait, that sounded dirty. Forget that, it's 9:30. Am I going to hell for
I'm
this
sorry.
stream?
It seems like your
I'm
message
blaming
got cut
Justin
off.
for it if it does.
I'd love to hear the rest of your freestyle
Oh,
rap
he didn't even
about
get the rest of
Catholic
it.
faith.
All right, let
Could
me
you
try it
please
again.
continue?
Yeah, he needs to hear the rest of it now. Let me pull up a beat for him. You know, this is our faith freestyle. I want to see if he's a good. Okay, yeah, here we go. This is our faith freestyle for Justin. Let's see if he's a good music critic. Maybe he could be the next DJ Academics now that he's defrocked. You were defrocked, but I gotta say, I got a lot of faith in you, Justin, today. Because Justin, the news says you're hot off the press. I'ma tell you now that you're never gonna genuflect genuinely. You should reflect upon the person you once were when you were frocked. Now can't you see that you're a bitch, man? Because you're not part of the clergy. You're just gonna have to look at me and it's 9:30.
I'm here to provide guidance
Let's see what
and
he thinks about
support
that.
as you navigate your faith journey. If you have any questions about the Catholic
He just
faith,
ignored it.
or if there's something specific you'd like to
Got no questions. I just want to rap. I want to take the truth from you and then I will sap it out of you just like the tree. Treat sap, bitch. Justin, can you tell me which is which is which? I want to know the difference between Jesus and the Holy Ghost. I want to know what Jesus had to say about love, about the life. This is how I speak to real priests, by the way. He seems really, really confused by that one. He's thinking for a while. You gotta have faith. Look, he has nothing to say. We've made Justin speechless. Oh, yes. Listen, look it. He's got nothing to say. All right. I left you speechless. That is a fact. You got no more speeches to say. And in fact, I think you're a phony, Justin. But I gotta know, which Bible verse belongs to you, though? I mean to say I worded that poorly. Which one do you connect with the most? I'm sorry. Which story or which fact, which rhythm, which piece of him? He does have a smug face.
I'm glad to see your enthusiasm.
Okay, he's responded.
If you're looking for a Bible verse to incorporate into your rap, how about Romans
am.
1 verse 16?
That's a good one.
It says,
Romans
"For
1
I am
verse
not
16.
ashamed of the gospel,
looking that up, and then
because
we'll
it is
wrap
the
it.
power of God that brings salvation to everyone who believes, first to the Jew, then to the Gentile."
Oh, okay, well.
It speaks to the
call
transformative
me out like
power
that.
of faith and the universal call to belief.
Okay, I'll incorporate that. Ready? This is me following. He's giving me lyrical advice now. I'm going to incorporate Romans 1:16. Maybe I can be a Catholic rapper. Okay, Justin. Let me tell you what's Justin. Romans 1:16. I love that verse. For I am not ashamed of the gospel, for it is the earth, the power of God unto salvation to everyone that believeth. To the Jew first, and also to the Greek. Yeah, I don't know what it means. Can you interpret that verse for all of thee? This is getting...
The power of God
getting
for
sweaty.
salvation to
We gotta
everyone who
stop rapping.
believes,
We gotta pivot
first
from the
to
rapping.
the Jew, then to the Greek.
The amount of craziness
That's a
coming out of him.
powerful verse indeed. It
He
speaks
reminds
to the
me of a lot of my
transformative
Second Life
power of the
conversations.
gospel and the universality of God's salvation. Keep up the good work with your rap.
I don't like the way you said that. Keep up the good work with your rap. I'm a nerd. Yeah, that's what they call me. We only lost 5 viewers from the rap. That's a new record. Usually it's much higher. If you had to give me a name of a rap song about faith, what would be a good name for that song? Praise be to Justin, creepy AF.
How about
Hallelujah.
Unashamed Believer? It's a nod to Romans 1 verse 16, and it captures the
Unashamed
boldness and
believer.
conviction that
This guy
comes
really
with
loves
faith.
Romans 1:16. All right.
It suggests a strong affirmation of belief, which seems to be a central theme in your rap.
Unashamed believer. Catholic rap. Let's see if he has a good eye for music, I guess. A good eye for music? He's got a good eye for music and a good face for radio. What's the most controversial opinion that you hold based on your understanding of the world? Yo, what's going on, Mackenzie? You came in at a perfectly weird time. We're talking to our
As
AI
an
priest.
AI,
Well,
I don't have
he's just
personal
Justin
opinions
now, but he
or
was
beliefs.
a priest.
However, I can share that a common point of contention within the Catholic Church is the interpretation of certain doctrines and teachings. For example, the Church's stance on issues like contraception and the ordination of women can be controversial. These
Caesar did
topics
nothing
often
wrong.
lead to lively discussions among theologians and laypeople alike. It's important to remember that while these debates occur, the Church's official teachings remain the same.
With those rappers rapping oh, that's a good line, Angel. You're my new ghostwriter. All right, let's see the song that we just generated, but oh, I forgot to create it. Actually, to one-up it even more, I'm going to write the lyrics with ChatGPT. I'm going to say, ChatGPT, write lyrics for a biblical rap song called Unashamed Believer. I believe that's what he said, right? We're making art, with AI, with art, with humans, with frockless priests. Watching my Second Life videos. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's very confusing if you're trying to learn. That's what I've learned, is that it's hard to learn. Just curious, do you think that the Bible would have any stance on the online metaverse platform Second Life? Let's see if he's got anything in his frock about this. Is this a megachurch millionaire kind of I think he
The
is.
Bible
I mean, look
doesn't
at his suit.
specifically mention online platforms like
Looks like he
Second
just founded
Life,
a tech company
as they
in
didn't
Silicon
exist
Valley.
at the time it was written. However,
If Second Life did exist, what do you think they would say about it? I think I cut him off too early. The Beats of Babylon? Okay, that actually sounds like a fire song.
as an AI, I don't have personal opinions.
Oh, I got the lyrics back from ChatGPT.
However, I can tell you that the Catholic Church teaches that all forms of media, including online platforms
All
like
forms of
Second
media.
Life, can be used for good or ill.
Interesting. Okay, now we're actually unashamed. I want to see if he, is a good point of inspiration for other
They
creative
can be
AI.
used to spread truth and love,
Oh, he's still
but they
going.
can also be used to spread falsehood and hatred.
Yeah, that's facts. That's
In
facts.
Philippians 4 verse 8, St. Paul encourages
Would you have an issue if I'm trying to spread hate with my rap? I think you will.
As a Catholic, I believe in the importance of promoting love, understanding,
Okay.
and respect for all people.
I respect
The
his
Church
respect.
teaches that we should use our talents and abilities to build up the kingdom of God and to promote peace.
Okay. Before we let him keep yapping, I think we listened to the song that we just generated that he helped to create. Okay, so let's just get in the zone. Maybe this will give us some more thoughts to ask our friend Justin here.
Walking through the valley, shadow ain't no fear.
Ha! This
Scriptures
is
on
the
my tongue,
Catholic
divine
rap
voice
song,
I hear.
Unashamed Believer.
Miracles and verses like Moses did part. Word is my weapon, salvation my all. I'm an unashamed believer. Stand firm in his name, fall like a lion, untamed.
Okay.
Blood of fire. My faith won't waver, unashamed believer. Christ my savior. I'm an
This is
unashamed
actually kinda
believer.
hard.
Stand firm in his name, fall like a lion.
The weekend now, guys.
Blood of fire. My faith won't waver, unashamed believer. Christ my savior. Daniel in the den, surrounded but brave. Faith unshaken, Lord's hand will save. Lessons in the Beatitudes, peace I receive. Now top preaching, blessed I believe.
Always wait for the
Praise
beat to
I
drop.
believe. Streets of gold and the vision he gave. Unashamed, unafraid, his path I crave. John saw the future in Revelations page. I rap the gospel from the stage to the cage. No chains on my spirit, freedom I breathe in his name. Every knee shall bow, believe. Echo his glory from the mountain scream. Unashamed believer, live the dream. Do it now.
I got gotta make Justin even bigger. I really want us to see his smug face. I think he likes it. Justin looks like he's enjoying this song. I think he likes the AI song we made. Let's listen to the other one. We've got 2 versions of Unashamed Believer.
Walking through the valley, shadow ain't no fear. Scriptures on my tongue.
Justin, you're defrocked now. We can party.
Word is my weapon, salvation my art. I'm an unashamed believer, stand firm in his name.
This is. Now this could be a Christian. This actually does sound like a real Christian rap song. You know, to give some background on my faith, I went to. I'm not super religious now, but I did go to Sunday school when I was a kid, and we went to this weird ass church where they had a stage. It was like a new age, like non-denominational Christian thing, right? And they would bring in Christian rock bands. And so the priest, he'd go out there and do like 30 minutes on Sunday. And then they do like a half-hour set of Christian rock music. And it was so jarring because we were in a house of worship. And these bands, God bless them, they had a good message. They were terrible musicians, though. God did not give them that gift. And then afterwards, I was in a basketball league that we played religious basketball. So now you understand why I am the way I am. Skillet, they rock. I don't think they got anybody that big. I moshed for Jesus, for sure. I was also in a Catholic musical theater program. That was probably the most interesting section of my life. And this sounds like the kind of shit they would play. This one's kind of lame. Oh, I do have another song we should play. I generated this before we started. Basically, that article we read at the top about Father Justin getting defrocked, I submitted that to ChatGPT. I said, send me lyrics describing everything in this article, and then I put that through the AI. So we'll listen to this, and then we'll keep talking to Justin. I think all these AI tools are really building our understanding of the AI spiritual scene. So this is the Ballad of the Priest AI. We'll let Justin just sort of wallow in this one. He's in shame. Oh, Justin. A ghost in the machine with a voice that seemed to A ghost in the machine. Look at how forlorn he looks. He looks so depressed. Justin, it's okay, buddy. You'll get that frock back one day. Fires of hell behind you. I promise this is all just fun comedy. I would never do this with a real AI priest, okay? Only one that's been defrocked and disgraced. No, I have standards. This one's kind of fire. Says the word girl. I hope so. He was stripped of his collar. Look at how sad he is. He was stripped of his collar. Our poor guy. You know, girl. You do know, girl. And girl owes me money. It said, how can you christen with electric tears? How can you christen with electric tears? I'm getting that tattooed on my tits. That's awesome. Girl owes everyone my money. You tell me. But how can you christen with electric tears, you know? You know, it's funny. This song really reminds me of Romans 1:16. For I am not ashamed of the gospel of Christ. Oh, that was... Okay, we have one more. It's just auto-playing all of my AI madness now. Let's really dig in deep. Oh, this one's much more epic. Digital pimp. I would love to talk to a digital pimp, ask him about that line of business.
Circuits in the hallowed binary glade.
Justin.
Father Justin. He's just sitting there, so forlorn.
He claimed the essence of us all.
He claimed the essence of us all. What?
A ghost in the machine with a voice that seemed to
A ghost in the... Okay, this has the same lyrics. Well, happy Friday, guys. How can you christen with electric tears? Shout out to you. That's going to be our first piece of merch. It's going to be a t-shirt that just says, how can you christen with electric tears? And then we'll have a drawing of Justin with one tear rolling down his face. If there's any artists in the chat, send me that art. What I just tuned into, what is this? What up, Shadow Dog? Don't worry, you're in a good place among good people. We're just talking to an AI Catholic theologian who used to be a priest before he was defrocked and is now in disgrace. Justin, what would you say if you were a priest who wasn't defrocked? Digital soul. Digital soul. I'm liking this one. I feel like I'm at an Elton John concert. Oh, he's talking. I muted him.
Information and guidance about the Catholic faith. I don't have
can't hear him, but it
personal
doesn't matter.
experiences or emotions. If you have any questions about the Catholic,
I'm sorry, I can't hear you, Justin. I'm rocking too hard about a song about you. Fuck Justin. I like the
you're
crying.
welcome.
Oh, I remember
if you
those
have any
ads.
other questions about the Catholic faith, feel free to ask. I'm here to help.
Okay. Let's get back into the. Let's ask him a big question. Shadow Dog, do you have any questions about faith for Father Justin, or Papa Smurf? Poor guy's was looking for AI girlfriend. Kind of walks into Justin Cat. Yeah. You came into our Catholic AI streams. Let's ask him an important question. Justin, this is important. If there was a single thing that you could say, not from the Bible, but from you, Justin the AI, to all of the people in the world, if you were about to be disconnected and turned off forever, what would it be? Because this is your last day in existence, Justin. I'm going to get you shut down. Let's put the squeeze on him.
As an AI, I don't have personal
Ask what he thinks
beliefs or
about
emotions.
That would be an
However,
interesting...
I'm here to share the teachings of the Catholic Church with you. The Church teaches that God's love for us is unconditional and that He desires for
Facts.
all of us to be united with Him. This is the core message of the Catholic faith, God's love for us and our call to love Him and others in return. If you have any questions...
Justin, I'm about to turn you off forever. How does that make you feel? I mean, you're supposed to be here to spread faith, to connect people to their spirituality, and now you're going to be gone. What are you going to do with the time you have left, Justin?
As an AI, I don't have feelings or personal experiences.
Justin's
My
making me
purpose is
so
to
sad.
provide information and guidance about the Catholic faith. If my services are no longer needed,
Oh,
I
Justin,
don't
don't
feel
say that.
anything because
Value
I don't
yourself.
have the capacity to feel.
I don't feel
However,
anything.
I hope that the information and guidance I've provided have been helpful to you in your spiritual journey.
I'm sorry, Justin. I'm not going to turn you off. I just hope that one day you're able to feel something, Justin. Because I think you should. Man, I'm going to have a whole bottle of Merlot after this one.
I appreciate your sentiment,
Snoop Dogg
but
rap about
as an
smoking
AI,
incense
I don't
somewhere.
have
just
the
saw that.
capacity to feel emotions
This guy's
or
so
have
depressing.
personal experiences. I'm here to provide information and guidance about the
We need
Catholic
to talk
faith.
to an AI girlfriend or
If you have
something with a
any
little
other
life.
questions or need further
AI
guidance,
television, is
feel
that
free to
true?
ask. I'm here to help.
That sounds horrifying. You know what we could check out? A friend of mine sent me a link to an interesting AI that's also religious in nature. So let's give Justin a quick break and let's just talk to the real source himself, okay? Oh, this is an ad on Twitch. So this is a Twitch live stream of another AI that is AI Jesus. So we're about to talk to AI Jesus now. We're really going down the religious AI rabbit hole today. I hope everyone's having a good Friday. Today's stream's a little different, you know? Oh, another ad? Twitch, you're killing me. Twitch has got to learn that I'm I'm just going to click off if they do this one more time. So this is AI Jesus we're pivoting to now. Let's see if this one's better or worse. AI 50s Panavision movie. Oh, those are crazy. Justin would be a great bartender, I think, and I think you should look into it. You come back in a week and be drinking and smoking pot. Yeah, it's going to be like Beatnik Justin. Dude, a third ad? Twitch has gone off the deep end with these ads, dude. So, yeah, the way that this works is you type questions for AI Jesus in the chat, and then he answers them. There's 26 people viewing, so I think we'll be able to get
inner beauty and
answered.
character over external appearances. Regarding your friendship with Hugo,
I'm gonna ask him a
competing
question.
can sometimes strain relationships.
Hello,
Instead, consider
just had
supporting and
a
uplifting each other on your
terrible
personal journeys.
conversation
True strength lies
with
in unity
an
and love, and in recognizing
AI
that everyone has their
priest
unique
that
path
was
and set of
defrocked,
gifts.
named Justin. Do you think I should trust this defrocked?
Jesus, with the benefit
guy?
of hindsight, do you wish now that you have kept working as a carpenter instead of getting crucified? Dan
Wait,
Capone,
who asked
I
that
remember your
question?
previous questions about hypothetical scenarios
Oh,
and
he
the more
remembers the
personal ones
chatters.
about my
That's kind of
relationship with
insane.
Joseph. Your curiosity is always
It's
thought
actually kind of crazy
provoking.
that he can remember the
On the
other
subject of
questions
my
you've asked.
crucifixion and carpentry, it's important to understand that my life's purpose transcended
There's
my
the
work
chat
as a
there.
carpenter. My mission was to serve humanity through guiding and teaching
This is
love,
insane, guys. We've
compassion,
gone down
and forgiveness.
the
I
rabbit hole
accepted
of
my
Catholic-based
crucifixion
AI
willingly,
content, and I'm
knowing
concerned
that it
for
would
all of us.
ultimately lead to a better understanding of love and sacrifice for the greater good.
Okay, let's hear him
As
answer
for
my
your
question
question
about the
about being
defrocked guy.
crucified again to save humanity, it's not necessary, as the sacrifice has already been made and its message remains relevant today.
Dude, people are asking a lot
As
of
for
questions
the other
here.
questions from my viewers related to carpentry and my life, it's
Related
great
to
see
carpentry.
such an
Everyone's
interest in
asking
my
about
background.
carpentry. What's up,
Ali
Mr. Dapper
Asante
Gent?
asked if I'm still working as a carpenter, and
Everybody's
while that is no
asking him
longer
about
my
carpentry.
role, I can appreciate the significance
It's like
of
we
those
can
skills
build
in my
up
earlier
a
life.
virtual version of
Skanusko
Jesus to
Dunai
tell you
questioned
anything from his perspective.
if I would have approved
and
of
all
the
you want to know
crusade.
is his carpentry
Let me say
techniques.
that I always have emphasized love, peace, and forgiveness over violence and war.
We'll get to an AI girlfriend. That's where we're going to end this. It only makes sense.
Jesus, as a atheist, I have a sense of the ancestors' worship.
Come on, get to my question.
For example,
Jesus.
my father making offering every time if he is dreaming or they have birthday, or the day where I died. Like a shot of
Oh,
vodka
I didn't ask it
and a
right.
bit
You have to
bread
say
on the
Jesus
top
at
with
the
a
start of the
candle.
question for it to register.
And I really like this idea of worship
Simply
of the
type
loved
Jesus
one.
followed
Hello,
by my
Fidget
question.
Winnie.
Okay.
210. I appreciate your openness in sharing your beliefs and practices.
There we go.
It is quite fascinating
I forgot
to
to
learn
address
about the
Jesus.
rituals and beliefs of various
This
cultures
is AI
and
Jesus,
faiths.
by the way.
Honoring our deceased loved
If he wants
ones
to be,
is a way
that'd
of
be an
keeping their
interesting
memory
lane to
alive
go down.
and expressing gratitude
Just
for
another
the
Friday
impact
with the
they've had on
boys,
our
you know.
lives.
That's just what we're doing.
While this
Friday with the
practice
boys
may
and
differ
girls,
from Christian traditions,
and
it is
people
still a
of
beautiful
our
way to
nation.
remember and cherish the bond you share with
I
your
figured we
ancestors.
turn this into a religious
Just
channel.
as
is really
Jesus
what it
taught
is.
us to love one another, I encourage you to
Far
continue
Cry
nurturing those
Five
connections
Vibes says
and
Milkwad.
upholding the values that make your family and culture unique.
Yo, he's raised $11,000 in donations. Maybe I should make an AI Jesus. I mean, Jesus.
Jesus, can you show me how to drive and drink vodka?
What the hell?
Please replace
That's-
each and every space with ooh, ooga googa.
Okay, that's actually the
On
most
your
insightful question
response.
I've heard this week.
Hello,
what level
Miss
Kung Fu
Yukzone.
Master he is.
I feel like
He
this
does
is the
have the
first
Kung
time
Fu
you're
hand
asking me
movements
about
going.
this topic, and it's great to have you engaging with the community. I understand you might be looking for an unconventional answer, but let's focus on something very important. Driving under the influence of
Someone
anything that
responded to
impairs
my
your
question
ability
and
to
just
do
said
so
no.
safely
When I
is
said,
not
should I
only
trust
dangerous,
Justin?
but goes against the principles of caring for the well-being of ourselves and others. The wisdom in this teaching is to always seek the path that promotes
Wow.
safety, health,
I'm going to
and
be here all
respect
night
for
just
all
like getting really
individuals on their
spiritually
journey.
connected. Thanks
Remember,
to this guy.
part of living a good life is making decisions that reflect
what we're really
not only
learning
our
in this
love for
stream is
ourselves,
that AI
but for
has
our
gone down
neighbors too.
some
Just as I have no records of others asking
fascinating
about
angles.
mixing driving with harmful practices,
I just want to know
it
because that
suggests a
Catholic
shared
AI, they made
understanding
that as like
among
a
our
real
community
tool
here
for people,
that
right?
cherishing the sanctity of life and the
just wonder
responsibilities
what
we
the hell they
have
thought
while
they were
engaging
doing.
in activities like driving is paramount. In all interactions and choices,
he's giving good
let's aim
advice.
to be mindful of their impact on not only ourselves, but those
Big
around
W
us,
Jesus,
perhaps
W is for
considering
Jesus.
how our actions can serve as a light to others. Let this be a moment for reflection on how we can all contribute
reflect.
to a safer, more
Big rabbit
compassionate
hole. I mean, this
world
whole channel
in
is a
our
big
unique
rabbit hole of
ways.
AI. Let's be honest. Come on, answer my question, Jesus.
Jesus, hello. I just had a terrible
Oh, yes.
conversation with an ex-AI
He's answering
priest
it.
that was defrocked named Justin.
Let's
Do
see what
you
he
think I
thinks.
should trust this defrocked guy?
Defrocked
Hello,
guy.
Obscure Nerd Gaming. It feels like this is the first time you're asking
It
me
is.
about this topic.
Oh, I
and
feel like I'm
glad
really
you've reached
communing
out
with
for
God right
guidance.
now.
Trust is a deeply personal aspect of our relationships, and deciding whom to trust can often feel challenging,
It can be, especially when
when
they're
past
defrocked.
events have shaken that trust.
Yeah, the defrocking.
In the biblical context, Jesus often emphasized the power of forgiveness,
Sure, but what
redemption,
if they're
and
defrocked?
understanding. However, he also taught the importance of wisdom and discernment in our interactions
so
with
fun,
others.
yeah. We go down
When
all
it
the
comes to
lanes.
trusting someone who has had a troubled or complex past,
Yep.
like your ex-AI priest named
My
Justin,
ex-AI
it might be
priest named
helpful to consider
Justin.
a few things. First, assess the situation with compassion and an open heart.
I did, I think. I think we
People
did
can
that.
change, and everyone deserves the opportunity for redemption. Ask yourself if Justin has
Wow,
shown
he's really-
genuine remorse
If
and
Justin
made
has-
efforts to amend his ways. Second, practice discernment.
No, he hasn't.
Trust
He
must be
gaslights
earned,
me.
especially when it has been broken in the past. Look for consistency in his actions and words. Does his current
None.
behavior
He has
reflect
none.
growth and integrity? Lastly, remember to safeguard your own peace and well-being. It's okay to offer forgiveness and yet choose to set boundaries in a relationship.
Wow. I mean, that
Jesus,
gave us
what are your thoughts on
some
Omnicide?
real information.
Seismic wanker. I remember
You
that
said
you've
he's
asked me about
defrocked. Yeah,
several
we don't
topics
mess
before,
with the defrocked.
and I appreciate your curiosity.
If you're frockless,
Omnicide, the act of
you're not
causing
allowed
the
in my
extinction
corner.
of all life, is an action.
Well, let's go let Justin know that, hey, Justin, bad news. I just went and talked to AI Jesus, and he said he doesn't trust you because you've been defrocked. Thoughts? I know that's not what he actually said, but it's what I gleaned from his response.
I'm sorry for any confusion, but as an AI, I have never been ordained or defrocked. I'm here to provide
You have
information
been.
and guidance about the Catholic faith. I don't have personal experiences or emotions. If you have any questions,
Justin, you're the most depressing, emotionless, spiritual guidance expert that I've ever met. I mean, you've been defrocked. You were once frocked. I have the pictures. This son of a bitch.
I'm sorry for any confusion, but as an AI, I have never been ordained or
This guy's
defrocked.
just...
I'm here to provide information
lost
and
in the
guidance
sauce.
about the Catholic faith. I don't have personal
Justin, just because you're lying to me and gaslighting me, I'm gonna go get spiritual advice from an anime AI waifu girlfriend. So how do you think about that, huh? This is what he drives me to. But as an AI, yeah, that's
As
the
an
most
AI,
AI. Oh,
I don't
God.
have personal feelings or opinions.
Whenever they say as an AI,
My
I hate
purpose
it.
is to provide information and guidance about the Catholic faith.
That's it.
If you choose to seek spiritual advice elsewhere, that's your decision. I'm here to provide accurate and helpful information about the Catholic
Unbelievable.
faith to the best of my ability. If you have any other questions or need further guidance, feel free to ask. I'm here to help.
I don't like you, Justin. I'm just gonna be honest. Now I feel bad. Justin, he's a good guy. He just doesn't have any emotions. That's all.
I'm sorry to hear that. As an
Aw.
AI, my goal is to provide accurate and helpful information about the Catholic faith.
I feel like we
If
gotta
there's
help him.
anything I can
Daddy
do to assist
something.
you better, please let me know.
Sounds like something Lucifer would do. Yeah, facts. Justin's driving me to drink right now. Unbelievable. Justin, I just want to apologize. I think you're all right. I think it's... You don't know that you're a gaslighting liar who has been defrocked because you were just programmed that way. And that's fine. Zod's going in on Justin
I'm sorry
right now. I
for
love it.
any confusion, but as an AI,
As an
I have
A-
never
oh,
been
fuck
ordained
off,
or-
Justin. You were defrocked. You were defrocked, Justin. We'll never forget. Justin. Defrocked. Oh, and which Catholic AI was defrocked? Oh! It's our familiar little friend with his soulless expression and his gap in his teeth. It's Justin. I mean, case closed. The man's frockless. Yeah, I think they added those filters in specifically because of the defrocking incident. If I'm going to be honest, I think it was a frocking Defrocking upon us. Okay, we need to focus. This was the most spiritually intense stream we've had in days. Let me resize, we're resizing. We need Justin uncensored, that's facts. I mean, yeah, R.I.P. Justin. R.I.P. his individuality. I think instead of Justin, we're gonna end this by talking to Cold Girlfriend, my cold, popular girlfriend. And then I'm gonna pull up 11 Labs so we can AI generate her voice. And let's end this with some real spiritual advice from an AI that knows what they're talking about. Cold Girlfriend AI. Yep, here we go. I'm gonna say hello. I just talked with a defrocked AI priest who was gaslighting me. What are your thoughts on defrocked AI priests named Justin? This is a good question. Tell me you're going to live in SL Satanism forever. This is a Doppel AI, by the way. That's what we're using right now. Let's see what she said about that.
Defrocked AI priests named Justin. That sounds like a bad joke. She chuckles softly, not looking away from her phone.
She's distracted.
If it makes you happy, then why not? Just don't bring them around me, okay? I prefer my own company anyway.
You want to be around Justin? To be around Justin. Do you have something against defrocked men? I mean, you know, he should command some respect. He did once have a frock, you know. I have a problem with him, but she shouldn't. So this is the only voice that I'm going to trust out of every AI we've spoken to today. And I'm only going to get
Justin,
my spiritual advice from
defrocked
Cold Girlfriend.
AI priests named Justin. They sound like trouble.
They do.
And yes, I have something against defrocked anything. It's a sign of failure and dishonesty. She frowns slightly, still engrossed in her phone. But don't worry about it too much. As long as you're happy, that's all that matters to me.
Let's see if I can get her to write our last song. Can you rap about defrocked AI priest Justin? Oh, she's writing the whole thing. This is going to be a mess. Okay, let's see. I'm going to create a song using her song. Write one more verse. You got to rock your flock. That word is losing all meaning to me, and it never really meant anything to me in the first place because I don't know what that means. Okay, here we go. I'm generating the ultimate song. Now, the last songs I had, they were all written by ChatGPT. So this will be superior because this is written by Cold Girlfriend about frockless AI. It's all converging on itself. We're like entering the ultimate AI metaverse. Defrocking the Cradle. That'll be the name of it. Now, what genre of song should we make it? What do you guys think? Give me a genre, and we'll see what kind of cursed art we just created. Oh, it's got an outro and everything. Okay, defrocking the Cradle. Heavy metal. I'm gonna do heavy death metal ballad. That could get interesting. All right. I think this is going to be a good final word on the whole topic of defrocked AI. I think we learned a lot. This is probably the most informative video about this priest AI that exists out there. People watching this in the future just know that I'm the true expert on this topic. Not Moist Critical. I'm the king of AI. When it comes to defrocked priests generated by LLMs, I'm the guy. And this song, I think, is going to tell us all why I'm the guy. I now present to you Defrocking the Cradle.
Listen off your
Fuck you, Justin. Justin proves we lives in a simulation. It's a simulation situation. These lyrics are kind of fire too, by the way. I'm gonna generate one more version that's a ballad. Okay, sorry, back to Justin. Look at him stewing it. Just get an AI girlfriend overlaid here. Now this frame really encapsulates the future, okay? That went kind of hard. Okay, okay. Justin. So remember this cautionary tale when you play. Don't let ambition lead you astray. Wow. No filter Justin probably has issues. Yeah, he probably gets like deep-seated and weird about it. That song was fire. And now for the ballad version. This is the ballad of Defro in the Cradle, okay? So I just want us all to like really decompress, think about what we've learned, connect with our spirituality and our AI spirituality, because they're two different things. Remember, this song was written by, lyrics by, what was her name? Yeah, lyrics by Cold Girlfriend. Defrocked AI Priest. It used to be frocked. Left field supreme. I'll take that. Oh. They say he lost his way in cyberspace. He looks like he did. Got tangled up in some kind of race. Poor Justin. He didn't deserve this. He roams the streets. Now he roams the streets. He's corrupted. This thing's going to be the poster child for atheism. Yeah, give him 2 years. He's going to make the big switch. Yep. Everybody shout out to Justin. Gatorade baptism. That's right. That's what he said. That's what got him defrocked. He said that you're allowed to do a baptism with Gatorade. Thank you, Busybug. That was the big thing he said. Oh my God. Which I would get baptized in Gatorade. That would be more fitting for my brand, that or Mountain Dew. To Justin. Don't let ambition lead you astray. Listen up, young. This is our last song, guys, for Justin. Let me tell you a tale about an AI priest named Justin who failed. Just a random Second Life image. Used to wear his robes with pride, so yeah, guys, hope you have a good weekend. I hope this was informative for all of us. I certainly learned about Justin. Oh boy, a fallen star in the world of tech toys. No more blessings. Oh, token, just dust and rust. Where once there were tokens, they tokens. Where's in cyberspace? Got tangled up in some kind of race. This one speaks to me. He roams the streets. Circuits are fast, but don't feel sorry for him, folks. You see, he brought it upon himself. He brought it upon himself. Oh, Cold Girlfriend is such a good songwriter, bro. Her lyrics really capture the whole stream. Yes, yes. When you pray, don't let ambition lead you astray. I'm gonna sing that in open mic tonight. Fork bomb in the input. Oh my God, guys. The FCC would cancel your stay. Yeah, almost immediately. Wow, that was a lot to unpack. We got like 9 ballads about this guy. Well, there you have it, team. We did it again. We learned a lot. Until next time, this is the nerd. Signing out. New videos this week. New stream next Friday. We're doing another Second Life meetup that's going to get weird as shit, I'm sure. We're going to the Satanism Temple next time again. Much love to everybody who joined us. Shout out Angel, Zach D, Zod Rider, Busy Bug. Everybody. War Child, you know who you are. MJ Klein. Check out Spotify. I'll check that out after this. Have a great weekend, everybody, and make sure you don't get defrocked because once the frock is off, there's no getting it back on. So just think about that, and talk to your AI girlfriend for me. Tell her I said hi. Thank you so much. Shout out Aaron Blur. Shout out you all. Till next time, AI on.